Hi, my name's Hope Deckard. I am a senior at Indiana State University and I am majoring in applied medicine with a minor in massage therapy, hoping to graduate here in a couple weeks of December of 2020. So, this video is going to be a workout video for teens between 14 and 18. You won't need any equipment because everyone's supposed to be at home anyways, so let's do some home workouts. So when you're a teen, everything starts to change. People start getting anxiety, depression, they just don't like change, everything can happen. So it has shown that exercise can be a form of therapy to help treat these small issues or large issues in general, depending on the person. So I'm just going to show you a few workouts that you can do while you're at home, and hopefully it'll help you get through all the stay-at-home orders and everything. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is a squat. So what you want to do with a squat is have your feet about shoulder width apart, and don't lock your legs. I'm really bad about that. This should take probably about 5 minutes. I always tell people to start out with 3 sets of 10, and if that's easy, go ahead and go 3 sets of 15 or 4 sets of 10, whatever, and until you hit a point where it's either getting painful, which you don't want to hit, so stop before that, or you just start getting tired. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how to do it. So I'm going to stand like this. You want to make sure that your back is straight. You can put your hands anywhere. I usually put mine here because it's just more comfortable with me, but whatever you're comfortable with is perfectly fine. So what you want to do is just slowly go down and then come right back up. And don't like bend over like this. Just try to keep as straight as possible. So you want to do 10 of those in 3 different sets, which will help your hip muscles but also help your quads in the front. The next thing I'm going to show you are leg lifts. So leg lifts are kind of easy. You don't need a mat or anything to do them. I usually just lay on the floor wherever I can and do whatever I want pretty much with them. There's a bunch of variations so you don't get bored or you just don't feel like doing the same things every day, so you can do some variations. So I usually do 3 sets of 20, which is usually about 10 for each leg per set. The first one that I usually do is just like back and forth, just like this. And you can feel it in your core. And so this is a really big core workout. You can also do like these where you alternate back and forth. And so you can feel that in your core and your legs a little bit. And then some people just go ahead and like to do a full one where both feet come up. So those are a few different variations, especially if you want to get a nice core or you need to build up a core. Those are going to be easy and they will get tiring fast. So make sure you don't push yourself too hard on those. The last thing that I'm going to show is some yoga poses. So if you're like me, you don't like to do workouts that make you be in pain for days after or during it. So I like to do yoga a lot. Yoga is relaxing. It kind of lets you get in your own zone. You kind of forget about everything else. So I usually try to do yoga for about 30 minutes a day just to have some me time. And so I'm going to show you 3 different poses. The first pose is going to be the warrior, which I'm sure everyone has seen, but you're going to stand like this and lean forward like a lunge and then have your arms out and turn sideways. And so if you don't have great balance, that's probably not the best one, but a lot of times that can just help you like with stretching of some of your core muscles, your obliques, but also kind of help you with your balance. So the more you do it, the better balance you're going to get, and it's just relaxing in general. So the second one I'm going to show you is the triangle. So what you want to do is stand with your feet kind of out a little bit more than shoulder width. And then you're gonna put your arms out like this, and then go down and hold it for a few seconds. Then come back up, do it on the other side, come back up, and just do those a few times. That's gonna be a nice core one, but you don't have to do it super fast. You can take breaks in the middle where you're just standing like this, and then you go down into it. If you can't touch the floor, that's okay. Just do the motion. It's just to kind of get your mind off everything, but also work all your muscles in your core and arms because you're holding them out. And so the last one I'm going to show you is the tree, which is relatively hard if you have horrible balance. It kind of depends on the day for me, so we're going to figure out if that's it. But the first thing you want to do is kind of just put your foot against your knee. So some people put their foot like all the way up, some people just put it down at their calf, whichever is better. And then you're going to start here, and you're just going to go up. And as you do that, you're going to inhale, exhale, just kind of breathe, hold it for a little bit, and then relax. Then do it again with the other side, where you just up, and then do it for about, I try to hold them for about 10 seconds. If I lose my balance, that's obviously something, but if I don't, then I'll try to hold it kind of as long as I can. So it's really helpful, especially in times like these where anxiety and depression and everything are all crazy because of the coronavirus. And so those have helped me a lot within the past few months of quarantine. So really, this whole video is to kind of help show teens ways that they can still be physically active while they're stuck in their house. And it's kind of to help show them that they can build healthy habits at an earlier age, so they don't go to college and then they have no habits. If you have a habit before, you tend to keep going with it instead of just starting a brand new one every single week. So keeping good habits and just staying physically healthy and fit, it's very important, and especially when everyone's getting sick, like if you're more fit, a lot of people don't get sick as much. And so with it being flu season, coronavirus and everything, just staying fit, staying active is going to help you in the long run. Okay, great.